So, do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things in life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? Oh, like the part after the first verse, like, you know, when she sings that sweet, 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 sweet city woman. I'm at the V here. I gotta check. I'm going through a V. Like, you know, you never know. Just because it's early in the morning doesn't mean somebody might not be like speeding like a jet city queen. Oh, what's that? Jet city woman. Queensryche.
Hotel in Albany.
Girls' night.
Let the president release it. Why would the? Because then the next day, what would be the motivation for the
city woman.
Politics of it.
So anyway, politics. Politics. I had the car in S when I left this one place. I was just we took a small 10-minute intermission. I mean, don't have any dirty thoughts because it was nothing. We were just doing what we were doing. Like, well, we noticed there was a skunk that got hit, and we smelled that. You know, well, I don't know. I'm thinking to myself, well, we talked about hearing, now smelling, no. We have to work on one sense at a time. Yes, 1 cent. Not cent, sense, you know, your senses. You do have 5 senses. Probably remember that Cheech and Chong. It's like they're walking through what appeared to be like, you know, when I first got that album, you know, people my generation would know, like you hear like the wind, like they're walking through what in my mind, my imagination was like, you know, must be, I just seen snow, like, you know, it just appeared to be snow, and you hear the footsteps or something. Oh, we have someone flying here now. They're flying big time. So we're just gonna pull over and have a little sip of, oh, the lid's off too. Safety first. So Silverman, you see how, like, on this show I was talking about like footsteps, how like they run from one place to another, or I mean, we're actors, we know. I mean, people that are, you know, enthusiastics, or like are enthused about, like, you know, fame and fortune and stuff like that, or like, you know, popularity. You know, it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to like keep up, you know, keep updated. I mean, there's so much stuff, so much. Like snowflakes, you know, like walking through that blizzard, like, well, watch your step, you know. I don't know how they led to it. It's like what is this? This. Alright, never mind. Let's do a little bit of intro music, see if we can clean some of this up, maybe run into our cuz, if he's out here. To be a show in itself. I once suggested a show to Bob, like, you know, like, what about Scary Jerry? But that didn't go over. And I noticed our one friend there from acting school gave well, I mean, the cat's out of the bag. Maybe you shouldn't say it, man. He wants you to keep it anonymous. I mean, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, you know, because the other day you were looking, you know, because of that homeless guy. Like, you were thinking of a stunt. All right, let's go to
Shopping centers.
Sweet City Woman. No, there was that thing there, and yeah, I'm stopping from like commenting on. I got rid of CNN yesterday. I'll probably get rid of NBC today. I'm just keeping the, you know, I'm going to keep the pages I have a secret. I'm not going to tell you what they are. I mean, maybe it's on my thing. I don't know. Maybe you just look, see what I like. Could be a lot of that, you know, just a lot of stuff you grew up with, or even like foods and stuff like that. You know, mustard, onions, hot sauce, just things. So we seen someone on the Stephen Colbert show. It was young, very young. They kept on saying, like, you know, you're the first to do this, first to do that, or whatever. You're so young. I guess some kind of group. I could take a guess at it. I don't know, something. She's very, very young, but she was on the show, and you know, she does humanitarian work, I believe. I don't know. She was mentioning all these names. I was just flicking back. You know, I really like Kurt Russell. I don't know, for some reason I like him. I was telling Maish, I said, you know, I don't know, just, you have to, I mean, in this day and age, I mean, you know, just gotta try to relate to somebody, you know. I mean, he did a career that I would have loved to have done, you know. I mean, if I caught a break way back then. I mean, he was lucky, you know, he happened to be with Goldie and all this, and I don't know. I didn't stay in California. I mean, I just I didn't know who, you know, what, how, or where. Plus, I was with my friend down there and some other buddies, and yeah, it's beautiful. Like Laguna, I used to love Laguna. You know, some of my relatives are down there. You know, that's good. You know, if you're young, you know, that's the place to go. Then with the climate change thing. So the climate change and all that. So he said about leaves. I don't know. I mean, maybe it was, you know, that's just the way he is. And then the media is like, well, he's just doing all this to deflect. He's like deflecting. Or he's like getting the attention off. Well, like the one guy, the black conservative guy, and Laura Ingraham, and it was a black conservative woman. They were having discussions. And the black Democrat, he's like, he knows how to play identity politics. You know, he plays it. He plays it well. This is a gentleman who said, I will vote for him if he passes the criminal reform. And like I said in the opener, I said, well, the minute I heard that, I said, well, you know, I know, it just appears to be, you know, this thing where it's kind of sketchy to me. A lot of things just don't register. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, because before he was president, he wasn't none of those things. Or let's talk about it in a rational way. You know, previous to 2015, you know, till he, you know, came down the elevator, he made that one statement. You know, he made that one statement. You know, he said, you know, and then that was it. It set off alarms. So Katie Tur and everybody's talking about how, like in the 70s, how, you know, with the carbon monoxide or, you know, whatever going into the atmosphere or the ozone, you know, with the pollution and all that kind of stuff. And they were building, you know, they were going overseas for drilling, or not overseas, over the sea, or, you know, because they knew the sea was rising and stuff like that. So they were placing these things to, yeah, I'm not an expert, I'm not an engineer or nothing like that. I mean, I'm Italian. I can explain it, like, you know, in a weird kind of way. You know, maybe I can use a grated cheese jar, or some spaghetti or something like that, or, you know, some meatballs. But they said, you know, they were doing something wrong or something like that, so they came out and they, you know, cleaned it up a little bit, you know, to the media, you know, or whatever, to people. But this whole thing, like, you know, the 401k, you know, investments, this, that, you know, to do good. I mentioned earlier in the week about, like, you know, just work for the state and everything, and you don't see them complaining about stuff. You know, they're gonna have nice holidays. They got, you know, refrigerators all stocked up. Everything's good. Christmas coming, they got that covered and everything. Just go there, sit in the cubicles in the office or whatever. Move up, move grades, you know, grade. Get a place in Florida, you know. Retire in Florida. Stuff like that. But so the climate change and all that kind of stuff. And then they were talking about, well, down the road, because of all this, it might be like, there might not be enough food, or the lands because of all the hurricanes, this, that. My one question is, what is there to do now? I mean, look at the age we're in, where, we're just burning so much energy. Everybody, we're just everywhere. Everything is just depend upon, energy. Energy. It's here. But for how long? I guess it will always be here. I don't know. Like I had in that post the other day, with the cat there. Things to do. Eat. Sleep. And go crazy at midnight. Sweet, sweet city woman. Sweet, 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 sweet city woman. Alright, maybe we'll come back, because maybe like a reinforcement to clean all this up. I know there's a lot of stuff I really didn't get to, but I'm just using hypotheticals here of okay, so we must have been aware of all these problems. We must have been aware. Somewhere down the line, we must have got lost. Those days are over where you just, in my 20s, I just come out and sing a song, make everything all better with me, Have a good night, be content. It's like, all right, Bob, hand me a gin and tonic here and the microphone. Don't know about tomorrow. Seemed like a long time ago. No, I don't know. And then I might be like indecisive. I say, was that the right pick? Was that the right song? I might change my mind. I'd be sitting down there watching all the performers. I'd be saying, I'd be looking at them. I say, okay, I got it. I got it. No, I know.